In this video, we're going to look at designing chatbot experiences and helping create better user experiences with chatbots. So the first thing we want to make sure we think about when we're developing or designing chatbot interfaces is we want to make a clear list of features. And that's really important because what we want to try and do is to cover everything the users will ask, to make a long list of all of the features that our chatbot is going to offer. This helps make boundaries clear when we're designing, because what might happen is the user might start expecting too much of the bot, that it might be able to do more than what they expect it to do. So if you have a list of features and you try to cover or anticipate all of the things the users will ask, that allows you to kind of set boundaries for your design. As well as that, the thing you could do is to prototype conversation states and flows. And this is really helpful to be able to think about how a conversation might flow through and all of the possible avenues and tangents it might take. You can use traditional design tools like flowcharts or mind maps to be able to kind of work through this. And then you should design multiple possible user conversation paths, because obviously there are going to be different ways to get to where you want to go or the user wants to go. So it's important to be able to design those conversation paths. So as well, one of the things that's important kind of straight up when you're working with a bot is to make clear that the bot isn't human. You want to set the expectation from the beginning that this is not a person, that this is a system or a script that you're interacting with, and it will help them appreciate and understand better that this system or this bot has limitations. Another thing that's really helpful to do is to give bots a persona. Now, this helps make conversation enjoyable. It gives it a bit of a personality. You can use banter or puns or maybe make the bot a fictional character. One of the early bots that was developed was a bot called Poncho, which was for the weather. And it wasn't strictly a very professional weather app, and it wasn't a really detailed weather app, but it had lots of personality, and every day it sends you a funny, witty update about the weather. And that really gave it traction. It made the conversations that you had with it more pleasant, and you kind of look forward to getting an update from that bot on a regular basis. Make things simple. Obviously, don't require deep conversation for simple tasks. You don't want to get into anything too complicated. You generally want to be able to prompt users to respond in a certain way. So what you could do that way is to provide users with the responses that you expect them to give. Make it as simple as possible to make your way through it. Another couple of tips to make better bot experiences would be to respect users. And by that we mean don't send big messages, long messages, or messages that are heavy with graphics. And don't spam users. There's nothing worse than signing up for a bot and then it's constantly bombarding your device or your pages with spam. If the bot replaces a human,